A lunacy story. Water-walking tales grow old, and the transcripts of a prescribed statement of the madness of a man walking down the streets wherein the judge became the victim of thought crime. Faith's perspective is a deduction, logical thought process broken, in a court transcript that proves absolute clarity in the self-inflicted scars upon my wrist. His are a braver lunacy story and the sound of will over fate and faith. They fit. The sound of that story is something not to miss. Once raised the dead from cold transcripts of a corpse burnt out, and walked away after the stone was rolled by angels. There is no evidence of the perspective of that lonely denial day. Knowing illogical nonsense of the atheist. That's right. Anything becomes the victim of their own hate. It's not how you view it, it's how you live it. This is something that the betrayers cannot admit, that the court transcripts prove a lack of clarity. Ancient scars bleed, ever so wishes on the writer's wrist, spawn of the brave name for a king. Sounds like a story not to miss. A once raised from the grave corpse grown cold. They hope, for love's sake, that faith is a logical process that science yields itself over. In the transcript of a police statement wherein described that thieves became the victims of the devil's needs, and faith over love was the rampant efficiency of a crowd that burned ancient documents to hat the matter's verdict of a prophet's spawn of undeniable choice that was written in a story not to miss, a strange lair for those who foresaw the acceptance of a death note lying in a bottle from an insane, world-babbling pilgrim who cast out demons and healed the dying, and that there's three choices of the habit of logic to choose wherein the truth comes from, and this is how it bleeds true. C.S. The Apologetic of Blues, one of the advents of children who wrote beside Tolkien. This is a beautiful manifestation of a devil's, demons, fallen angels' wingless transcripts of a screw tape. That's right. Letters found in a death-fiery, sulfur-burned, ash-scarred corpse, wherein hid a bottle with a death note, and the demon couldn't hide himself from the avarice court transcript that proves absolute clarity in the self-scars upon his wrist, spawned the brave name of a story not to miss and a lunacy concept, because the corpse was burnt. But it stood and walked away, and the evidence prescribed that this cannot be an alone illogical nonsense transcript of an atheist believing that, well, a theory is better than being born of something, someone else's conscience. And when you riddle yourself over the mirror and throw away the core transcript of that conscience, that you are looking in the mirror at yourself when all you see is everyone else, and the verdict is not to judge, but only dream and live it, because I don't care, no one should, what you believe. So show me how I and you walk hand in hand for peace, equality, and love can live it. Together, we'll see the clarity of conscience.